Hi Poland classmates, this is our final video for this second year English Low Advanced English level. This group is conformed by me, Mel Muñoz, that I'm giving the introduction, Jolivet Munguia, that will give the positive and negative aspects of the task we have done, Junior del Salto, that will give some recommendations, and Juan Pablo Palacios, that will close the video with a conclusion. In this reflection video, talking about writing, we have to talk about the different Facebook posts that we have done. Talking about speaking, we have to talk about the box pop-ups, and the oral presentations that we have done among the class hours. And talking about research and presenting a project, we have to talk about, and we're going to talk about our discovery project that was kind of a final project for this low advanced English level. So our discovery project was the most important because of the points that it cost and because of the work that we have to done for getting done this project. In our discovery project, we have to make different surveys to a non-expert, to an expert, and different non-experts. Both of these two persons from Zamorano University. Thanks. And now my colleague Jolivet will continue with the positive and negative aspects of the tasks we have done during this trimester.
Good evening, Mr. Stofkins and classmates. I'm Jolivet Munguia, and I'm going to give you the negative and positive aspects of the assignments in this trimester. The positive ones were that in Facebook, we learned how to redact a paragraph by being checked for classmates after we posted. Also, to give or express our points of view in so different topics. Basically, we learned English grammar. And second, the vox pop, which we practice our English by recording our answers of questions given by the teacher, and some other points of view. In third, the oral presentations, but the most important was the discovery project, in which we learned how to do surveys, analyzing results, and giving conclusions in a presentation in class. And also learn to lose fear when talking in English in front of people. The negative aspects were that in Facebook, some of us never learned how to citate or the steps to redact a paragraph. Some people separate the paragraph or wrote it too long. And in third, in Vox Pop, the time allowed to speak sometimes lower the minimum and others over the maximum. In our presentations, the negative aspects were that some of us didn't see the audience or give the back to them while exposing, not being specific in the PowerPoint presentations, and also having bullets and not using them or just reading all the time. Now my colleague Del Salto is going to continue.
Good evening, Mr. Storken. I'm going to talk about how we can improve our assignment. So everybody has problem at the moment to do this assignment. So I want to give some recommendation to improve each assignment that we had. So I want to start with Facebook posts. Facebook posts have helped us with our writing, and the most mistake that we had is when we have to cite. And we improve our site is researching in appropriate website, no use Wikipedia. The key to improve box of words is making it with more anticipation, because if we have problem with our computer or whatever, we can have time to fix our problem. For that, it's too important to check out a speech before to upload. For oral, we to improve the use of bullet and point PowerPoint presentation, because we always use both things, and that is not good. The correct form to use both things is, if we use bullet, we don't have to use a PowerPoint presentation. We have to see our audience and our bullets. We have to see the most time our PowerPoint presentation when we don't have bullet. With discovery project, it's important to improve the per question for the survey. For that, this recommendation is going to help us to improve our assignment that we have to do. Now my partner Juan Pablo is going to talk about the conclusion.
Now I'm going to talk about more important aspect to conclude the final video. First of all, I'm going to talk about oral presentations. First of all, we think that oral presentation teaches us how to lose the fear to talk about the community. And when you talk about the community in a good form, you take, or people can say that you leave good aspects or good thinking about the people who know how to communicate to the persons. Then we can say that we learn new uses for new topics about important problems or actual problems that can affect us or the world communities. Then I'm going to emphasize on Facebook posts. These Facebook posts create nice like an idea to search and to look for new topics. Then this teaches us how to write, and if you know how to write, we are going to know how to prepare and how to know how important is the writing for our life. And then if you try to do a good Facebook post, you then in your life then you can do new documents or good documents in a good form or in a good form to write. Then talking about Discovery Project, it was a very beautiful experience because we interact with communities and we know or we can teach people and know how people think here in Zamorano, either students and people around Zamorano. And then we talked with our expert in the topic to conclude or to know how people are wrong about this topic, and for us these are like more important aspects of all the activities that we prepare or we do in this English class.